Hello and welcome my friends on my YouTube channel Bloom with Ansa. I'm Ansa Noreen. Today I'm doing something very different. I want to read a story to you and then discuss that story, what it means to have challenges in our lives, and who we would become if we don't have adversity and challenges in our life. Because I see a lot of people complaining about life being too complex, life being too challenging, or life being too hard, in other words. But what if life wasn't hard enough? Would we be able to grow the way we grow? What if everything was presented to us on a silver platter? Would we still become the person that we became while we went through those hardships and we developed the skills and the resilience and the character that was needed for us and that we intended for ourselves? So this story is a very simple story of a butterfly, and it has tons of knowledge and it has great lesson for all of us to learn from. So let's get to the story and then we can discuss what we learned from that story and how it applies to our lives. All right? As with the butterfly, adversity is necessary to build character in people. One day, a man came upon a cocoon of butterfly just as a small opening appeared. He sat and watched the butterfly for several hours as it struggled to force its body through the tiny hole. Suddenly, it stopped. It stopped making any progress and looked like it was stuck. So, the man decided to help the butterfly. He took a pair of scissors and snipped off the remaining bit of the cocoon. The butterfly then emerged easily, although it had a swollen body and small, shriveled wings. The man didn't think anything of it and sat there waiting for the wings to enlarge to support the butterfly. But that didn't happen. The butterfly spent the rest of its life unable to fly, crawling around with tiny wings and a swollen body. What the man didn't understand was that the butterfly needed the struggle to get itself through the small opening. The struggle forces fluid from the body of the butterfly into its wings to prepare itself for flying once it was out of the cocoon. In order to be able to fly, butterflies need adversity. In order to be able to fly, butterflies need adversity. End of the story. So just like this butterfly, we all need that adversity. We need challenges in our life in order to grow and become the person that we are supposed to be, that we are meant to become. And these days we hear a lot of people complaining about their lives being so hard. Is this just an idea that we have sold to ourselves? The lie that we have sold to ourselves, that our life is too hard? Is it really that hard? Isn't our life much easier than our forefathers, than people 50 years ago, 100 years ago? Don't we have abundant of resources, abundant of wealth in all senses of the word? We have financial wealth, we have all kind of resources at our hand. We are able to connect with people, with our loved ones, with friends. We are able to get all kind of information at a click of a button on our cell phones. So are our lives really that hard, or we are just selling ourselves a lie? I hear a lot of people after the political situation in America, people who have been deported from this country, and their families and the whole world and parts of media are going so hard about this decision of President Trump, where he deported people from the country who were here illegally. I'm not going into the debate whether what he did was right or wrong, but thinking from the perspective of the story that we just read, Why can't we think in terms of maybe this looks bad in the moment for those who were being deported or who have been deported from America? When they go back to their country, instead of giving up on their dreams, giving up on life, they start building something great in that environment. And they help those communities grow because now they know better by being in America and where they learned in America. They can use that experience while they were here in America, and they had a broader vision. They had better experience of meeting all kind of people and learning things. If you were here with an open mind and you learned something from America, if you learned the language, you can use this language to build your life from scratch wherever you are in your country right now, whether you are in Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, any other country. To be honest, you can start building your life and help the community around you grow as well. So we must appreciate and we must develop that mindset to appreciate adversities in our lives, because those adversities really help us grow and they are there for a reason. As human beings, we cannot thrive in an easy environment. We need those challenges that life throws at us in order to help us. That is a blessing that's coming our way that we can use in our favor to help and grow and become the person that we were meant to be. So don't think bad about having challenging environment, about having adversities in your life. You need those adversities in order to become a butterfly that can fly high with its wings. You don't want to be crawling on the ground for the rest of your life. You were meant to fly. So that's the lesson that I get from this story, and this is the theme and the lesson that I live by in my life. So I hope this story was helpful to have a change of perspective for all of you. So live your life with passion and keep chasing your dreams wherever you are. Use your adversities to help you grow and not take you down. Take care.